That's that's so annoying. I don't why? I really don't understand why that happened. So now I lost a level in all of my runes. I'm gonna get my runes. Even though they're probably not worth anything. Where the hell are they? Where are my runes? The hell? Where am I? I don't know where my runes are. I don't even care at this point. That is such a pain in the ass. That has never happened. Why now does it happen? I'm gonna be going into this with such little gear. I'm going into this first day fight, for the first night fight. I'm going in at this at level 4. That is such a pain in the ass. That is so dumb. Like, that has never happened before. If I had known exactly what was happening, I would have closed the game and opened it and reopened it a lot faster. But I didn't know what was happening. So I didn't do anything about it. That's such a pain in the ass. I lost all those runes. I don't see why the game wouldn't like realize someone was in an animation and then be like, okay, hold on, let me wait a second. Or it could have at least like been programmed to wait until the little camp thing that we were in was defeated. I don't understand why it's just you enter the bubble, okay, fight start. That's very annoying. I need to go... No, wait, why not go up here first? Nope. There. I grabbed that. It wasn't letting me. I have a feeling this isn't going to be the run. Purely because that happened. I got stuck and I couldn't do anything. Okay. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be joking. This is genuinely... just this fight alone is pissing me off because of this. I love how the game does that. Wonderful. I click the button, it doesn't dodge like it should. I'm getting way too close to these bosses, to these enemies. Will definitely be an interesting run. That's a guarantee. Nope, game, don't do that. What? Love how I am clicking the damn button and it doesn't freaking do anything. I feel like for a... Oh, come on! Okay. What? Okay. 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 Really? Oh yeah, this had to be equipped for it to do that. Anybody got yeah. Hero, do you have a what's it called? A smithing stone? Damn it. Because the thing is that the blue dagger that I have on here that does holy damage, or that has holy status, does more damage than a purple one that I think does Scarlet Rot, I think. This is gonna be interesting. It still annoys me that the game breaks that easily. Of if you're in an animation of some sort that like where your character can't take damage, and the bubble teleports you away, it just breaks the game altogether. Because it didn't just like it didn't just stop my character; it literally killed my character. Because I went down a level because of it. Oh, and I forgot that I had a freaking foot. Damn it. Ah, come on, I dodged every attack other than that. Whoa. What the... Oh, and of course you lock on the mace. Oh, dang it, I clicked the button and I didn't get it. Oh, you're after me now. I love when I click a button and it doesn't register that I'm clicking said button. So cool. You're after me. I'm probably gonna go down. Or not. Ah, damn it. That got us all? Oh. 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 When the fire thing happened, my heart stopped, and then when you went down, it stopped again. Oh, there's a lion up there. I didn't even notice that. Well, probably because it's not actually there on the round table hold. I'm pretty sure I know where to go. It's probably the hardest because I was there. Wait, why is that one open but that one isn't? That makes no sense. Oh, okay then. There wasn't anything else in that area, right? I ran out of flasks after a while, so I like that's why I was staying so far away from him. It's because I didn't have any flasks. Once he hit like half health, or in that second phase when he hit like half health, I ran out of flasks. I feel like part of the reason why why we won is just because I'm mainly focused on getting you and the Guardian up whenever you guys went down. That like I prioritized that just because I was using dual daggers, so I got it real quick. Yeah, he did. We all kind of had like that clutch moment. We all had that like one clutch moment throughout the whole fight, or especially towards the end. All three of us had at least one clutch moment. I mean, would you have preferred me fending him off while you two revived each other? Think about it. That's probably why this was your hardest run. I love how that final cutscene literally didn't really finish the story in any way. Granted, there's not really a story to this because it's a very short game. How long are the credits? Because usually with these things, I let the credits play. I'm gonna let them play for a bit, but if I'm sitting here for a good 2 or 3 more minutes, or something like that, maybe I'll skip them. Because usually on my first playthrough of games, I let the credits play. Just because if I don't, I feel like I skipped out on part of the game, even though it's not part of the game. My heart is racing. Just, like it's still racing, and it's the same feeling as when I beat Elden Beast. I'm actually kind of glad that the fight took longer than it probably could have, because then I got to see all three of the different ones instead of just one. I'm willing to bet if I was playing a different character, we probably would have done it a bit quicker. Because me playing Duchess, and then also on top of that getting the freaking bug, and having to relog, definitely caused us some issues. But I feel like if I had gone like either Executor or like you had gone Raider and I went Wilder, I feel like it wouldn't have taken us as long as it did. Honestly though, for uh for a game that was not directly made underneath uh Miyazaki, it was amazing. I remember like when they announced it. Yeah, I did notice that. I just didn't comment on it. Uh, but for I remember when they announced it, and then it was announced that Miyazaki wasn't the one in charge of it. Everyone was worried that it wasn't gonna be good. I love it. I know for a fact I'm gonna still play this game like if I do platinum it, which I want to platinum it. Uh, Even once I've platinumed it, I'm willing to bet there's a possibility I might still be playing this game come December if if it if I don't get busy with other things. Like Elden Ring, uh, I love Elden Ring, uh, but I will say for me personally, it's one of those things. Yeah, they're adding more stuff, so I'll definitely come back with and do those. But what's it called? Like with base Elden Ring, I love the game, but for me personally, like once you've beaten the game, even just 2, 3 times, like I have, even though they weren't all on different playthroughs and it was just on technically one playthrough all the way up to New Game Plus 3. For me personally, the only reason I would still play base Elden Ring is just to give myself a challenge every so often. Not really to sort of enjoy the game like I did the first playthrough. Because while the first playthrough really pissed me off at times, that first playthrough is one of my favorite. I will say base Elden Ring. That whole first playthrough is one of my favorite playthroughs of any game that I've done. Whether it was all the way back to Fallen Order when I started streaming some of them, to all the games that I played beforehand, and also played not on stream. I love base Elden Ring is one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done for the first time around, even though it pissed me off so much. Also, the credits are about 6-ish minutes long, so not too bad. Epic Games tools. Wait, what? That must be a different thing. Whenever I see Epic Games in any form, anything that's game related, I'm so confused. I get so confused. Yeah, the credits lead right into the cutscene. So I'm glad I let them play. But yeah, this is one of my favorite. This is definitely gonna be one of my personal favorite games from this year. And personally, when it comes to Game of the Year for 2025, me personally, this is one of my, like, if I had a hand in nominating things, this would be one of them. So the ending is kind of a thing of try and play the rest of the game first, do all the remembrance stuff, then go for the end. Which normally I would have done that, but with the way the remembrance stuff works, I kind of I just wanted to beat it first. Demon Souls? Oh, no, it's just big dude. Oh. And it's starting to burn. Oh, no, it's not. The smoke coming off of the giant threw me off. I thought the Erd tree started burning. That leaves me to question how many giants there are. I will say though, when it showed the wood, like the wood that the giant is made out of, starting to move, and you start to notice how big it actually is. The reason my first thought was Demon Souls was because of literally one of the first things, or one of the, like towards the end of the game. What is that? Am I thinking of Demon Souls or am I thinking of Dark Souls? No, I'm thinking of Demon Souls. With Demon Souls, I've only seen bits and pieces from the end of the game, and here and there throughout. But I haven't seen the whole thing. Nope, there's the woods. Okay, so there's still more for me to do, but I'm not gonna do any of it tonight because it is 11:51. It is fucking midnight. I don't know why I said the F word for that, but I did. So do you have to beat the final one to what's it called? To finish out all of these, or is it just you do them over time? Oh, wait, how many chapters of these things are there? I'll have to see. Okay. So then Wilder and Iron Eye, I already have over halfway done. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably stream doing the Remembrance stuff. Not tomorrow. not Saturday either. Possibly Sunday. But technically I'm done. Well, I guess I'll probably also stream doing the other Night Lords as well. At that point. But I really like all of this is definitely one of my favorite games. Oh, I just realized I only have 3 left then. Being Gaping Jaw, Nameless King, and Fissure in the Fog. Yeah, I could definitely do all 3. If I'm lucky, I can do all 3 in one stream. Am I that lucky? No. But onion. Okay, so who all has... I'm trying to think who all has the armors that are reminiscent of other games. Because you mentioned each of them, and I forgot which ones you said were which. Because I know Raider is Onion, but I don't remember what you said the others were. Oh, Guardian got that one. So both, so like Abyss Walker and Lion Knight are both Dark Souls. I thought it was just one of the two added were Dark Souls. But yeah, I'll end up streaming at least the Remembrance stuff. I'll probably end up streaming that stuff maybe Sunday. I don't know. Whenever I'm able to, I will. But technically this game is done, and what's it called? I don't know what game to do next because I still have all 3 Dark Souls to play, which it would be one hell of a thing to go straight into those after finishing this. But I kind of want to play some other games that I've been trying to keep myself in the dark, or at least one game I was trying to keep myself in the dark for, which was Jedi Survivor, because I was able to I got it a lot cheaper than it is on the PlayStation Store, because I got it from Game Exchange. So I'll probably end up doing that one next. Once I've streamed and finished this one, then what's it called? I'm going to get to the Dark Souls series. But
have you noticed periodic changes? You might not think. Pay carefully.
I will eventually get to them because I have Dark Souls 2 and 3 already. I thought I had 1. I don't, so I need to go buy 1. But I've been putting it off because I just haven't really been meaning to go get it. So I need to go get it first. Before I can do those. So by the time I do all that, I can probably do at least Jedi Survivor, and maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I might do Infamous Second Son. I don't know if I will though. I know for a fact it's a game that it's at least a game that I enjoy the story of. I know that for a fact because back when it came out, I watched a playthrough of it multiple times over, and I really enjoy the story. So it's one of the games that I've been wanting to play for years now, and I just haven't been buying it. This Wilder got carried, right? I'm not the only one that is assuming that. I still have yet to get a legendary weapon. Probably because I haven't done any of the shifting earth stuff. But yeah. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's the whole base game done. Oh, okay. Whee! So yeah, I guess that's this over. Yeah, you did it during not Augur. Which one was it? You did the wolf. Yeah. I really like this skin. So it seems so. Duchess got. Is this a Dark Souls skin? Because this seems like Duchess just got a skin that was meant to be reminiscent of that final Night Lord. I will say the walking animation that even though it's not at all resemblance of that. For some reason, this costume for Duchess reminds me of Lady Maria. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but for some reason does. But yeah, anyway. That's this. Oh, patches. That's what it was. Yeah. See ya. Oh god. I guess. Well, yeah. I guess for the stream itself. See ya.